channel. What are we doing today? Today we are going to be doing Huevember. Oh gosh, I can't believe we're already into Huevember. And what we have done for Inktober is now continuing into Huevember, where we're now gonna color or render the coloring book we made in Inktober. And it's all about Mr. Alric and the Thorn. And I have Mr. little cover page here. And so now I also did some little thumbnail thing looking thing. And I'm here beginning now on page 1. Now page 1 says that Mr. Alric is an old blob alien from the planet Alu. He spends his days miserable and angry. His globular body shines red as he shouts angrily from the front window of his house. And to illustrate that, I was between using the Crayola watercolors educational set or the Etcher watercolor set. And I chose the Etcher because I know I will be doing a lot of color mixing. I'm not sure. And I also use the aid of I use the aid of my my color guide here. This 1 minute, please. Let me pull them out. These books, let me give you guys a little space to see what I'm looking at. These books here, which have in only color schemes, loads of color schemes. And so I was looking at some of these for reds. As you can see, I've already marked this one down. Yeah, prompt 1, the red color. And I wanted to use something because, and I don't want to take long with this, but now that you know what I'm using, let me now give you into my thought process of rendering or coloring this coloring book. Okay, so one of the things that I was looking at is the background for this, because one of the things I did is I drew the background almost all the same within the same area. So I was wondering if I want to color the entire illustration red or just Mr. Alric here, so that I keep the illustration, the background itself, one plain color and just color him in it. That was one thing that I was thinking of. So it's not red on red or different shades of red. It's just him himself in red. And I'm wondering if that's a better direction, because if I looked at it, I use almost the same scene. And when I say scene, I'm looking at the curtain, the windows, the walls. Here it is again, the walls, a picture, the front door. Here it is again, the curtains, the door, the walls. Here it is again, the front door, outside the front door, the curtains, the windows, the wall, the floor. And again, the wall, the curtains, outside, the railing, the door, the floor. And the picture, the wall, the floor. That was where I was, you know. It will all be the one color. And if I decide to do that, color those one color, then what color should I color them? So that I could bring out Mr. Alric here. Let me bring you guys back in. And I'm thinking I want to use one color, and I'm thinking I want to use like a very pale, muted kind of color, maybe like a yellow or something. Because I think if I use a yellow, it will complement all these other colors here that I'm using very well. But I think I want the yellow to be very, very pale. And if I used it here, I think I came up with one, like something like this here, like this color here. Like this very pale color. And then what do I want to color the floor? I was thinking of maybe something like this color here, the color of the floor. And the curtain, then stay within these two color combinations here for the curtains and floor, so that when I reach colors like um, purple and blue, it kind of come out. So that's where I was, and trying to find color combinations with those colors, because then that means the only person that would be um, dark is Mr. Arik. But what color do I color the curtains? Do I use the same, just a like an in between of these two colors? I don't know. So that's where I am. So yeah, this just have color combination. It's not really a walkthrough. It's just showing you where I was here, you know, because I could use that for it. I wasn't thinking of that when I was doing that, you know, because see, I have these colors here. We have here for the pink and blue. And then I was also reading the story, and here where it says blue, my story actually says that Anar, who is a little alien here, looked up at Mr. Arik without changing his blue color. So it's also telling me that Anar here is blue. Basically, the story is already telling me the colors that only Mr. Arik will be doing the color change. So even that I'm looking at, because he's here, he's here, he's here. So I have to keep, do I keep Anar, who is also here, these 4 pictures that he's in, one color? Or do I color it? I'm thinking I want to challenge myself, and I want to color the backgrounds the same color, and Anar the same color, and just change Mr. Arik, which means I will need to get some bowls, some little dishes or bowls, and because I'm gonna do the background first, and I need to find the color for him, for this, for him. He's red, he's set, but for this area is here. So that's what I'm doing. So I have my stuff out. Now that you know what I'm doing, now that you know my intentions, let me quit this blabbering part and get to the coloring part. Okay, friends, I am actually very much finished. Let me bring you guys back down a bit. Yeah, I'm very much finished with this. I actually kind of like what I did because, yeah, this was actually, it was a lot of fun. I was actually having a lot of fun, and the way that I chose to color it, it also means that I will be finished quicker than I thought, because not only did I color this way, I also did the second page. So all the areas that I wanted to be that color, I put it. The walls. The only thing is that I put the curtains red, so I might have to find a way of muting down the curtains a bit, because I put the curtains a orangey kind of color, but because this color, and then I have to remember that my little guy here is blue, and I do like the palette that I came up with. Yeah, I just chose to make everything in here yellow because he was at the wall, and I kind of negated the blue, but you will see the blue again because I think the blue, I put the blue here, areas here, here, here. Yeah, so there is blue again in this. So I decided to stick with that formula of whatever color I chose for the wall is what is the color I'm going to use throughout the piece. And I kind of like it this way because then the focus directly goes on to Mr. Arik, who's the focus of this piece. Everything is very muted. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish this up because I want to put at least this color here in all the boxes so that you know, because that's going to be a main color here, and then just work around like I did here the color of the environment so that the main character can stand out. But all in all, this is a lot of fun. I did forget one thing, which is a little bit of this color here. Just a little bit, nothing too major. Something I did forget to say, I definitely forgot to say it, but I will put it, is that if you want, this coloring book is up on my Patreon for my patrons to enjoy. Yeah, so they can you guys have it, and you can color it on whatever you want, on whatever medium you like. Come on, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, so you can color it on whatever print it on whatever paper you like, color it with whatever medium you want, whatever color you want. You can use the color hints here, or you can do something else with it. Do all those beautiful things, and you can share it with me on my Instagram, which is also linked in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.